I'm Jeremiah Jensen with Mike Grant. Utah Pro Day just wrapped up here at the practice facility, and the big news of the day was Star Lotulelei working out after he couldn't work out at the combine. He looked pretty good, didn't he?
He did look good, and we talked to him afterwards. You interviewed him. His heart's fine, apparently. So
that's great news.
Fantastic news for everyone involved, and it sounds like he'll be shooting back up that draft board. I know Todd McShay of ESPN still had him at number 1. It looks like he's going to be a top, easily first-round draft pick.
He'll be a top 5 guy. It's just a matter of what team might move up and take that number 1 pick if Kansas City's trying to trade it, or if Kansas City likes Star enough and they take him. It all depends on what Kansas City wants to do, and it kind of starts from there. But the concerns that everybody had about his heart have been resolved. They think it might have been a virus that caused the heart to weaken. It's getting better. It's fine. That's not an issue anymore. And he's out here working, and he's ready to go. And, boy, he looked really good.
He looked really good. He looked strong. When he was hitting those bags over, I felt bad for the bags.
And you watched him bench. You watched him at the bench press today.
We did watch him early this morning. We watched him bench, and he got 225 up 38 times. And it was crazy to watch. I don't know if you've ever benched 225.
Maybe once.
I've tried.
In high school.
Again, I've tried.
Yeah.
He passed 30. He was just flying. And I thought he was going to go forever. But 38 times, listen, the guy's a horse. He's a strong kid. And the sky's the limit for him.
It's kind of surreal. I remember back in 2006 at Rice Eccles Stadium interviewing him after Bingham won the state championship, and I never, ever thought I would be talking to a potential number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft, but here he is. He's become that kind of a player. It's been really, really fascinating to watch his rise and watch him become the player he is.
And it was so special, and one of the best memories I have of him is the USC game. USC with so many touted offensive linemen. And Star came in, that offensive lineman, I can't remember his name, he was nervous. He was nervous because Star Lotulelei is sitting across from him, and Star dominated him that day. That was my best memory of Star.
That guy you can't remember is an NFL prospect. That's all you need to know about Star Lotulelei and how intimidating he is. All right, biggest winner of Pro Day today, I think it was Reggie Dunn. We're hearing 4.26, 4.27 maybe in the 40, with 5 100-yard kickoffs returns in college. I mean, he made some money today.
He certainly made some money, and I think he knows he made some money. It was fun to watch him run the 40. The 40 is almost surreal. You almost kind of don't have a real grasp of how fast guys are, and then Reggie Dunn runs it, and he was done like that. I mean, everybody was cheering after. He saluted the crowd after, and it was just fun to watch the guy. He's going to be a special teams guy, and he's going to be special on those special teams. So.
We watched a lot of drills today. One other guy that really stood out to you today.
Ryan Lacey. Ryan Lacey was really good in all those things that you wonder. You sit there and you watch these guys work out. The vertical, the long, the broad jump. Why in the world do these guys have to do these drills? You bring them out here, they run the 40, the shuttle drills, and all this stuff. I think these guys, the scouts, just want to see these players, the pressure that's put on them, see if they can perform. Ryan Lacey was one of those guys today. He jumped, I think he had a 37 vertical I think Reggie Dunn had similar to that. But Ryan Lacey looked fast, he looked good, and people were paying attention when he came on and performed.
Matthew's also a guy that looked great today. A lot of Utah players got a shot today. I was talking to people, they said this is the most Utah players they've had at a pro day. So a lot of guys getting a look, and we know guys like Joe Kruger, Star Lotulelei are going to hear their name called when the April draft comes along. It's coming pretty soon, too.
And that's, the interesting thing, you bring up the Krugers that we didn't talk about
right.
yet. The Krugers are an interesting thing because everybody loves Paul, and Paul just got paid in Cleveland. Hey, he's got the Kruger brothers. They have the genes, and people may take a shot at them. And it was fun to watch the interview with Dave, and we'll have that on the web as well. He was excited. He knows he's going to be a late round, possibly a free agent guy, but he felt like he performed well. And his brother Paul also feels like he performed well. So who knows with the Kruger brothers? There are going to be a lot of kids and a lot of Krugers in the NFL and a big family in the NFL.
You could possibly have 3 Kruger brothers in the NFL next year and their brother-in-law, Tony Bergstrom. How many families have 4 NFL guys?
I want to know what
I want
to know what Sunday dinner I mean, I'm sure they put away some turkeys. I'm sure who knows how much
You
they
have to
eat.
take a semi to Costco just to feed them all, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it was a neat day though, fun day to watch.
Pro Day is always fun and interesting, and we can't wait for the draft.